I always pray almost as much, if not more, for the hearts of the North American team, because part of my reasoning for doing this ministry is getting to take people out of their context and showing them what it's like to live on mission, trust God fully every step of the way for an entire week, and then see what happens from there. And that's always very exciting, and I pray hard that God would do something, not just through people, but also in people.
I've learned a lot about myself and my relationship with God this week. I realized that I wasn't taking discipleship seriously.
He took some of my callousness and he just kind of worked it away. Some of my hardening from just living life, struggling through things, and he just broke through that. He also gave me a heart for the people here.
Overall, I felt like I could do it just because I know I had like an amazing team surrounding me and supporting me.
But when you peel away all the distractions of life like we have at home, God does amazing things.
I wasn't expecting the people to be so receptive to the message. I was expecting them to be like back at home to just blow us off, be like, oh, that's nice, and walk away. But God really did change the hearts of these people.
The way that I want to view things now is not just my immediate family, but I want to view serving as, God's family. Like everybody needs everybody, and we need to love on each other and just let each other know that, we're here to encourage and, to continue growth.
In many ways, I've seen God use me through my words. He has given me the words for everything I've needed.
Result-wise, that's not really what we're trying to gain. We just want to see obedience to follow Jesus. And I believe if that's the measuring rod, we succeeded that this week.
I've kind of learned how to be on mission while I'm here, and hopefully I can stay on mission when I get back home and continue the work that we started here, because there's people that need us everywhere.
Christianity is more than just believing and trusting God. There's obedience involved.
I came here thinking that I was gonna change someone's life, and not only have I done that, but it's changed mine.
Jump off the fence and just go for it.
Watching what God does with that short amount of time, when we are committed to follow the path that God has given us, is truly amazing.
Do not worry about the funds. Do not worry about if you're good enough or if you're a people person, because God will use you in ways that you didn't even know were possible.
Give it a shot, try it out. And what I love so much about working with NLGM is that you get trained to do discipleship and ministry at home as well. So you go out on a journey and then you come back ready for the rest of your life to make disciples at home as well. So wherever you're going, here, there, everywhere, make disciples. So come with us, join us, and I promise you, you will not regret it. You will come back transformed, different, and glory to God.
It didn't matter whether you speak Spanish or English. We all just came together, and there was just unity in the fact that God was moving and His love was so evident and real.
God will use you. Even if you think that He won't use you, He will use you.
Put their lives and their hands, themselves, in God's hands. That's the best place you could be. And I would say, what do you have to lose?
There's never really a good time, but at the same time, there's never really a bad time to obey Jesus. And I like to think about, instead of the cost of following Jesus, what's the cost of not following Jesus? When we are disobedient, there's a disconnect between us and God, between us and those that are watching us, those that we are discipling. And also when we are disobedient, we miss out on a very important aspect of our relationship with Jesus. And so my challenge would be, don't be disobedient. Trust God and know that ultimately He's worth it. And whatever He does in and through you, it's going to be much more powerful than any of the costs that you can think of or the excuses that you can think of to not come on a missionary journey.
You answer in obedience to command. And if you trust the Lord to use you, if you really make yourself available, if you're willing to be flexible in His hands and you learn what it means to surrender to Him, you'll never be the same. It's not just what happens to other people. You'll never be the same. So if you really want to grow in your relationship with Christ, go with us, New Life Global Ministries. We don't have a license on anything. We're just trying to follow Jesus. And it'd be a privilege to join you in the mission field.